All right. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello, you guys. Today is actually Thursday. I love saying that, which means that it is vlog day, and I have a very full vlog planned out for you guys. I got nothing in the title right now because naming a vlog before you stream it, that's just a difficult thing. That's a difficult task to ask. So it's just full vlog, full ahead or something like that. Anyway, welcome to the new office. I know it looks a lot like my old office, and that's fine. It's substantially smaller, but I actually really like that. But like I said, we got a full freaking vlog this week. I can't do that thing where I put the timestamps down here anymore because of the streaming nature of the vlog, you see. But the timestamps will usually be the first pinned comment in the comment section of this video. My man Jeremy V, don't let me down, Jeremy V. My man Jeremy V always takes care of the timestamps. He's just like my go-to guy. Very helpful, Jeremy V. Really appreciate it. Yo to ya. Yo to ya. 61 likes already? All right. Well, if you're here live, smash the like button. If you're here on the replay, if you enjoyed what you watched, then go ahead and smash that like button. I find it's much better to smash the like button at the beginning of the stream, just so you don't forget, you know? Because sometimes you'll get to the end and you'll be like, yeah, that was really good. Anyway, I'm just going to leave. And then you forget to smash the like button. So I don't want to, I don't want into a situation where it's like, oh, people were going to do it, but then, we just forgot because we went and watched That's What She Said. So there's no, we forgot to like it. Just like it. Just smash the like button. But like I said, we got a retro vape today. A really cool retro vape that I'm really excited about. We got a liquid tasting that is, I don't know. It's gonna be real interesting. I have a beer here that is an unlabeled beer, and I don't even actually remember where it came from. So it's kind of like a mystery beer. We got some favorite comments of the week. We got some viewer mails this week, and we got a ton of vape mail. And when I say a ton of vape mail, I know in the past I've been like, so much vape, like, oh God, so much vape mail. This week, I actually mean it. Oh God, so much vape mail. It's a mountain. It's a mountain. It's a mountain of freaking vape mail, but there should be some pretty dope stuff in there. In fact, I saw another package from Unicorn Vapes, Unicorn Mods, which means there could be just the dopest mech mod over there. There could be. There could be over there. Anyway, the first thing that I want to do is I want to do that thing, man. I want to do that thing that's my new favorite thing where I hear from one of my subscribers. So right now, I think his name is Paulo. Right now, I'd like to hear from Paulo.
Hey Nick, my name is Paulo. I've been your subscriber for over 2 years. Anniversary. It's on June 21st, 2 weeks after my son was born. So I was watching your blog the other day, and I noticed that you pull out your Panzer. And let me tell you the story of this one. I started vaping on a pen, then I moved from a pen to a MVP version 2.0. And then I heard about cloud chasing, so I said to myself, I need to have that. So I went to my vape shop and I bought this Panzer. It's a clone, it's not an original, but anyways. I got myself a Panzer without knowing anything about ohms, without knowing anything about resistance and battery and amperage, and none of that. So I got myself this and I started building. I started doing some Clapton, some twisted wire, following different builders out in the webs. And I started vaping this. At the beginning it was good because it was the only thing that I knew. But then I moved to another things, and now I have a ton of equipment in my closet. So anyways, I pull it out. I have my Revel on top. I got this on ECC at the beginning of the year. And it's kind of a old meets new kind of thing. What I don't like about this mod is that it's really slow, and also the pin, the adjustment pin, it's a pain in the ass. But anyways, let's vape it. I told you it was slow. By the way, man, Loving the RDA. This Rebel thing is great for flavor. I have some entered aliens in it since ECC. It's been almost a little bit more than a month or two, and it keeps giving me great flavor. Clean it up, re-wick it, clean it up, re-wick it, and keeps functioning fine. Anyways, I just want to say hi, bump it, see you on the next one.
Yeah, boosh. Paolo, right there, boosh. Bump that fist. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Paolo, but we're wearing the same hat, and I feel like that's a pretty fucking cosmic thing. Yeah, that OG Panzer, look, the OG Panzer was the shit back in the day. The OG Panzer was just, everybody wanted a Panzer. Everybody wanted a Panzer. And I had a Panzer, you had a Panzer. They were great mech mods. They were just solid mech mods. The adjustment pin in there was just the worst. In fact, all of those old mech mods that had that dual adjustment pin, gosh, that was just the worst. That was just the worst. But absolutely, Paulo, thank you so much. If anybody else out there has a video kind of like Paolo's where you just want to shout yourself out, shout your shop out, shout your family out, just shoot the shit, talk about your gear, tell your vaping story, you can send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark the subject, that one thing that you like to do, and chances are I'll see the attachment, and then we might be able to use it here on this here vlog program. So since it's sitting on my desk and it's not really getting any colder as it sits here on my desk, I think it's time to do the mystery. Ooh, mystery beer. Of course, I always got my Luchador bottle opener. I think Vaping with Ken named this guy, but I don't quite remember what his name was. I just don't remember what his name was. And so this mystery bottle of beer that I have it's definitely from a subscriber. Someone sent me this beer. The problem is, when we moved, I lost a lot of documentation and literature that I had saved. Like, these beers came from this person, these beers came from this person, and I don't have any of that anymore. And so I just have a mystery beer. It's literally, this is it. That's it. It's just a labelless bottle, and on the top there's a code. It says SVP. SVP, if this is you and you sent me this beer, please identify yourself either in the chat or down in the comments below on the replay so I can give you proper credit. But I'm just going to dive into this beer completely blind. I have no idea, literally no idea what's in this bottle. I mean, okay, look, I have some idea. I know that it's a brewed beverage. I know that it's beer. But beyond that, I don't know. I got nothing here. Is this a homebrew? Scott Van Pelt? Could be. I mean, that's a pretty good guess, Vic. It's a pretty good guess, Scott Van Pelt. Okay, it's pouring dark. Oh, here we go. Let's get this on camera because it's pouring dark. Not a lot of carbonation or effervescence to it. It's just pouring real dark. The aroma is that of beer. It smells like beer, like a dark beer. Kind of smells like a, watch out for the keyboard. Yeah, good call. Watch out for the couch. I somehow spill this on my couch from all the way up here. That's probably something I could pull off. That's probably something I could accomplish. It honestly smells, looks a little bit like a Belgian style, like a Belgian triple or a Belgian quad or something like that. I'm kind of getting some sticky monkey-ish, like low notes, sort of like a date, like dates or figs, like that type of low note flavor in it. I don't know. Here we go. Cheers. Here's to SVP. Something for a vape pairing? That could be it. Right out of the gate, super delicious. It does remind me of like a Belgian triple. It's got some yeasty notes to it. It's got some low notes like dates and raisins kind of flavor to it. There's really close to zero carbonation in this, or effervescence. Really close to zero carbonation in this. I never have anything to vape. None of this is going to work. None of this is going to work. Maybe Milk Plus. Maybe Milk Plus in the reliable old little Freemax Twister kit. Maybe Milk Plus. And by the way, the battery's dying again. But let's give it a shot. Why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? Yeah. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's a fine beer pairing. I mean, Milk Plus is kind of a weird, unique, like really sweet caramely flavor. Honestly, I wish I had some Yig. I wish I had some Yig. Yig's like my beer liquid. I wish I had some Yig on me. Don't. It's not great. It's not a great beer pairing. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that I have in here that would even remotely pair with a beer. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to keep this cap. I'm going to keep this SVP cap, and I'm going to continuously ask in like every video, every vlog, every Wildcard Wednesday, who's SVP? Where did this come from? We need to figure this out like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. Are there clues on the back? Wait, there's an indentation. Maybe there's a secret code under this indentation. It looks like part of a phone number. Looks like part of a phone number. I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. All right, SVP. Don't know who you are. Very gracious of you. Thank you. Thank you for the beer. I'm gonna continue enjoying it throughout this vlog. We're drinking dihydrogen monoxide. We should ban that. That's not good for you, not the real Gerard Butler. We should ban that. Anyway, real quickly, right now after the beer, I just want to talk about what I've been vaping lately, and it's going to be real boring just because I've been moving. Things are packed up, and when you're moving, you only are focused on moving. Like, your life just becomes 100% moving. And so I let my batteries run down. I let my tanks get empty. I let my RDAs get crudded up beyond repair and then just don't re-wick them. So my what I've been vaping is going to be a very slim pickings this week. But first things first, Stratum Zero K-Fun Light 2019. This is, as I said last week, basically my end game. It's filled up with Water Malone. And look, I love Water Malone. I love Wayne. I love DIY or Die. I love Liquid Barn. This Water Malone liquid, as much as I love it, it just rips your coils to pieces. It is a coil destroyer. I have to re-wick this K-Fun twice a week because it gets so crudded up. 1,000% crudded up. 8,000% crudded up. It just gets crudded up. But while it's working, and it's working well, it's a great vape. I'm going to go ahead and open my door because I think the video is getting choppy and I might be cutting off the Wi-Fi signal. I told the story of the Wi-Fi in this office on the Wildcard Wednesday, and I got to keep the door open, I think, to get the signal back here better. In fact, hang on. I'm going to open another door. Wi-Fi signal. Give me the Wi-Fi. It's going to go full potato soon. Froze. It's going to go full potato soon. We're going to try to keep this alive with the door open and hope that the Wi-Fi improves. But what I was going to say, you re-wick yours 3 times a week with Killer Custard, Rick? Yeah, I re-wick this twice a week with Water Malone. And in the in-between parts, when it's freshly wicked and for like 2 days after, it's just the most beautiful, wonderful, beautiful vape that has ever been vaped. Yeah, open all the doors. Get all the Wi-Fi going. Wi-Fi does travel around walls, Sean. You didn't know that? I don't know. It could just be a cruddy Wi-Fi connection. That's fine. It'll improve. Oh, Kyle, I do. I bought a Wi-Fi mesh network for this house. Anyway, continuing down this road of what I've been vaping, Vaporesso Gen. The Vaporesso Gen is basically just my favorite thing that's ever happened of all time. I just love this mod. I just love holding it. I just love touching it. I just love feeling it. I just love vaping it. Got the Turk V2 on top. It's loaded up with Lowrider from the Fug Life Lowrider. It's just a liquid I haven't had in a really long time, and it reminds me of summer. It's bright and fruity and fresh and mentholated. Yeah, dude, my Wi-Fi signal's jumping all over the place. This should be an interesting vlog. This is going to be a vlog. I told you, this is one you don't want to miss. But that's been rad. Also, still heavily hanging in there with the BMI Touch, the Grim Army CASA Fundraiser Edition BMI Touch. Just, it's a big brick. It's a big fucking brick, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. It's topped with that off-roof mesh, Next Mesh sub-ohm tank. Jungle Juice is in here, you guys. Does anybody remember Jungle Juice? I remember Jungle Juice. I got Jungle Juice at ECC like 2 years ago, and I remember this liquid so vividly because the guy was so adamant about how many fruit flavors were in this. He's like, there's 30 fruit flavors in this. And that might be the case. Mostly what I taste out of this is like an apple mango type of situation. Just delicious. Yeah. It's delicious. It's super delicious. Super delicious. How's the stream looking these days? Yeah, it's not good. It's a little bit choppy, isn't it? It's something we're all going to have to deal with. We are going to have a moderator sort of, knighting ceremony. If I could have Angela Garrity, please come front and center. Just any Angela Garrity. There you are, Angela Garrity. And we need some help in the moderation world. So welcome to your new blue wrench, Angela Garrity. Congratulations. Congratulations, Angela Garrity. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We need Angela. So I got, with the exception of Jess, all of the cast of That's What She Said is my chat moderation. And I really appreciate that, you guys. Shout out to That's What She Said, Danielle, Ruby, Angela, Michelle, and Jess. Even though she's not a moderator. She's just the last one. I guess we're going to have to inevitably make Jess a moderator on this, and that's fine. And so that's what I've been vaping. The last thing is this IPV V3 little auto squonk guy. I've been kind of vaping it a lot. You have to really dial this thing in. There's a lot of things to adjust as far as like wattage, not necessarily wattage, but your wattage range. You can pick your temperature. You pick your pump, like how much liquid you want and getting pumped into these little ADA atomizers. I can't really decide. I keep going back between like 30 and 35 on the pump level because sometimes it feels like it's running dry, and then if I turn it up a little bit, it just gets way too sloshy and gurgly in my mouth. But it's all part of the experience. You just dial in your vape the way that you like it. And I've been using it as a mouth to lung because the airflow on these ADAs is pretty terrible. I mean, really very bad. And it's a suitable mouth to lung. It's not really, it's a real restricted lung hit, but I can't lung it like that. I just do mouth to lung. And I just have some 6 milligram DIY liquid in there. So yeah, that's more or less just what I've been vaping lately. Nothing real exciting. Nothing to write home about, as they say. I think next, good Lord, are we there already? Is it already vape mail? And just, Bradley, I very much appreciate that. Very, very much appreciate that. Here's some money towards a long AF Ethernet cable. I do have the ability to do that, and I probably should have done that before we started on this pixely potato live stream. But you know what? I don't care. Who cares? Next week we'll just fix it. Doesn't matter. I think it's time to open vape mail. I genuinely think we're there right now. So let's prepare this bad boy. Let's do some vape mail, you guys. Super industrial size garbage bag. And you can see the stack. This is the stack right here. This is like 2 feet tall of mail, of vape mail. And this first one is from Dwayne. And I don't have a knife, so I have to use scissors. That is so lame, dude. All right, no, I got a knife. I'm not using scissors to open no box. I'm not going to be that lame. I can't be that lame. Scissors. Scissors. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, these aren't... All right. These are just, this is just business stuff. Really nothing exciting in there. It's a whole mess of snapback hats that we're sending to a shop. And that's okay. So I got something from Asmodus as well that's... It feels like it's empty, like there's just nothing going on right in here. It's okay. I mean, there has to be something in here, right? Asmodus wouldn't send me an empty box unless they're trying to troll me. I mean, that's a strong possibility as well. Come on now. They could just be trying to troll me. Yeah, I just got trolled. No, I'm just kidding. There's something in here. Just got trolled. This is the Anani. The Anani RDA? I don't know nothing about this Anani RDA. I know nothing about it. Oh, this might be, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not going to show this on YouTube. I'm remembering now that I am not supposed to show this on YouTube. Sorry, Asmodus. Sorry. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up bad. I'm not even going to show it. Fuck, that looks cool as hell. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I can't show this on the internet, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's like a big teasy thing, but I should have remembered before I even opened this package. Interesting. All right, forget the name. I didn't say anything about Asmodus or a new anything. Just nothing. Just I didn't just open a package. I didn't. It didn't happen. You didn't see it. You didn't see it because it wasn't there. You did not see graphite. Is this something else I can't show? I really should have pre-screened these packages. Yep. All right. That's something else I can't show. Great. Let's put this back in the package. How's the video quality over there on in the chat? Yeah, you didn't see nothing. Shh. You didn't see nothing. Yeah. What package? I don't know. 2 packages I just opened that you can't see anything. Can't see anything in those packages. Let's keep this party going. There's some stuff from Wismec in here, I'm pretty sure, that I really want to get to. And as always, with all of my vape mail always, I try to find something along the way that I can, like, you know, set up as we go, just to have a new VAP. You know, I'm one of these people, I love setting things up. Like, the joy that I get from setting up a new vape setup, like when you combine things that have never been combined before, at least to you, or like you get a new mod and you're like, ooh, what RDA should I put on there? And you make a new setup, or like, you know, you go back through your old stuff and you're like, oh shit, that was cool. I'm going to dig that back out again. I'm going to throw this RDA on it. Now I got a new setup. Like new setups, even if they're not new, still fun. It's just fun. It's just one of my favorite things, and I haven't got to do that in a while. Congratulations, Kaylee Stewart. Kaylee Stewart got married this weekend. Congratulations. You know, it's really weird. I know another person named Kaylee Stewart. So this... Wow, what up, Voopoo? This is some Voopoo nonsense. There's a Voopoo pod. Is this the first Voopoo pod? I don't know. I don't know if Voopoo's ever done a pod before, but this is the Voopoo Find. The Voopoo Find. And then the Find S. Is this a Voopoo like sub-brand or something? No, this is called the Voopoo Find Trio, and this is called the Voopoo Find U-Force T2. Let's see, that one appears to be purple. This one appears to be red and green. Perfect. I was hoping like, I hope a vape setup in here is color like Christmas. That's what I'm after. I'm for that. I'm all about that Christmas in August. Yeah, this just looks like Christmas. This is Christmas. This is a Christmas mod. Red and green, real textured, genuinely kind of comfortable. Don't know about this. Is that a detachable product? Can I pull this off of here or no? Is it magnets? No? All right. So this just never goes away. That just never goes away. It should be optional, I feel. Like the large silicone lanyard thing. Feel like that should have been optional, Voopoo. That's all right. That's fine. U-Force T2 Voopoo Find S. I don't know what brand that is. Find S? Anybody hip to the Voopoo Finds? Don't know. But there you go. Got some Voopoo stuff. Unfortunately, they kind of only sent me one of each, so you know, I gotta take care of all those $2 sales. Let's just keep this party going. We're not stopping anytime soon, you guys. This is gonna be an epic vlog. This is gonna be we're gonna take up not just my time, but all of That's What She Said's time too. All of it. We're gonna stream till fucking 10:30. What? What the crap? The Fat Rabbit? Heathen did a sub-ohm tank? Heathen did a sub-ohm tank. You guys remember Vaping Heathen? He hasn't been around in a few years, and he did a sub-ohm tank. The Fat Rabbit. All right, shit. Well, this is going to go into the I want to set it up on this vlog. I want to find out what this Fat Rabbit sub-ohm tank is all about here, Heathen. And Heathen's just gone. He's just gone from the world. Got some coil heads. All right, Fat Rabbit. Fat Rabbit. The Fat Rabbit. Like, that's a cool name, honestly. I like that name, the Fat Rabbit. Especially going with Heathen's whole, like, you know, dead rabbit, drop dead, fat rabbit, ugly rabbit, the depressed rabbit, the slacker rabbit, ugly rabbit. There's so many possibilities. The annoying rabbit, the multi-texter rabbit, Artery Pal 2 Pro. Artery Pal 2 Pro. This is a Tony B project, the Artery Pal 2 Pro. Ruby Roo. Pro. Artery Pal 2 Pro. I've been hearing honestly good things about this. And you know, I've been hearing honestly good things about this from Thesis. Vaping with Thesis. On his Instagram the other day, he was kind of like, bro, I fucking fell in love with this Pal 2. I didn't think I was going to fall in love with it, but I totally did. Interesting. Well, I like the silver one the most. I think that looks the dopest. I think the silver one looks the coolest. Black looks kind of cool. It's just generic and carbon fibery, you know. And then this monstrosity, just clown murder scene. It's pretty cool. It's got, you're not going to be able to see it. There's like some animals or something on there. There's like a bird or a squid. Oh, it's a fish. It's Japanese. Okay, it's like Japanese art on there. That's very cool. All right, Artery. Well, I'm excited to try that out. Still the Fat Rabbit. Still the Fat Rabbit. That's what's in the running right now to get set up is the Fat Rabbit. Because I don't know. I want to try it. Who cares? I don't need to justify myself. Fat Rabbit tank features the first tank with hybrid airflow structure. I don't know what that means. Dual airflow cooling system, AG plus drip tip. Okay, it says don't post any pictures or videos before August 1st, so we're good to go. August 1st, Fat Rabbit coming out of the gate. Fat Rabbit. Fat Rabbit. Smart Rabbit. You could do like the dumb rabbit. The bad driver rabbit. What the what? Okay, so this is something new from UL. Yearn? The UL Yearn. It's a pod, you know. It's a pod from UL called the Yearn. Yearn. Looks, I don't know. All pod systems look just like a little bit generic to me these days. It's just like it's a battery in a pod. Battery in a pod. That's what you get. It's called the Yearn. Does come with a mountain of different, like there's a vanilla tobacco that sounds pretty good. Fuji apple, mango. God damn it, these are all 50 milligram. Oh, 20s. Sick. Sick. All right, Yearn. You're going to get set up right now. Still going to set up that Fat Rabbit, but I want to try this Yearn because I saw a vanilla tobacco pod and I saw that it's a 20 milligram. And to me, that just is something that's right up my alley. I'm trying to get away from high nicotine. I'm trying to get away from pod systems in general just because whenever I vape salt nicks, and I'm 100% sure I've mentioned this in multiple videos, if not in this vlog in the past. Whenever I vape salt nicks, I just get agitated constantly. I just get agitated. It changes me. It makes me a bad person. It makes me agitated all the time. Like really short fuse, a little bit of anxiety, really agitated all the time. So if I can get lower nicotine stuff, that's a bonus. That's a bonus IMO. Well, I'm dying to try out this vanilla tobacco. I can't pass up some sort of tobacco pod system. I'm just a big fan of tobacco flavors. I'm interested when I see vanilla tobacco. I'm like, what am I going to not try that? Okay, so here's the pod. Doesn't look refillable. Pre-filled, smells nice. Thick battery. Caliburnish battery, which isn't super shocking because UL did both of those. UL did the Caliburn and this. All right, here we go. This is the UL fucking thing. Where did it go? UL Yearn. Sorry. UL, I want to give you proper credit. The UL Yearn vanilla tobacco. Cheers. Very nice. Holy shit. That is spectacular. Oh man. This vanilla tobacco liquid, this pod is it's kind of incredible. It tastes like something. There's like a little bit of like a peanut butter element to it. It's like vanilla tobacco, a little bit of peanut butter or something in there, a little bit of like a graham cracker type of thing. That's awesome. It honestly reminds me very vividly of like when I first started vaping. Like some of the first tobacco flavors I got kind of were like this. It's a little RY4-ish. I don't know if anybody's old school enough to remember RY4, but this pod is a little RY4-ish. Wow. Damn. All right. Well, I like the Yearn. It's a heavier battery than the Caliburn by a lot. Oh, Casey took the Caliburn today. It's heavier. It's heavier than the Caliburn. Feels nice. Big micro USB on the side. This pod, Man, UL's just killing it with mouth to lung. Like just straight killing it with mouth to lung. The Amulet, the Caliburn, the Urn. Caliburn, Urn. Caliburn, Urn. All right. They're just killing it. This is a great vape. There's a little bit of like chocolatey or something to like this. I can't even express how delicious this vanilla tobacco is. Tobacco. Who thought? No, Ruby Roo, it doesn't crackle, but it's got like that. It's got like that mesh crackle. Like it's not a crackle. It's more of like a sizzle. That's how I would describe it. It's more of a sizzle, not a crackle, but it's very sizzly. It's like sizzly mesh. It's like sizzly mesh. It sizzles, baby. It sizzles. Dang, that's pretty good. All right. Well, you know, one of my favorite things, man, is just being surprised. I love being surprised by stuff. I love pulling out something like the Urn where I'm just thinking, wow, this is a generic pod system. Like, all right, UL, like we get it, pod systems, and you've done a few of them now, and now here's another one. I think this is the best pod system they've done. I like this better than the Amulet. I like it better than the Caliburn. I wish it was a refillable, but what are you going to do? I can't believe how good this tastes. Sizzle chest. I got you, Vic. Sizzle chest. All right, we're halfway through. Okay, so these shoes are Eric's shoes. Eric Vinyl and Vapor. These are his shoes. And he just left them here when he was here on the vlog, and he won't give me his address to send them back. He's like, oh, go give it to some homeless people, or just wear them yourself. And I'm like, well, they're a little too big for me. He's like, oh, you'll grow into them. Like, he legitimately doesn't want them back, so I guess I'm just going to keep Eric's shoes. They were on this pile to be mailed out. I'm like, fucking Eric, these have been here for like months. You want your shoes back? He's like, nah, don't worry about it. I don't even need my shoes. What? You don't need your shoes? You don't need your shoes. Okay. Well, here, I'm going to take a quick pause right now because I got a clip. Speaking of Eric Vinyl and Vapor and his shoes that are still here, he sent me a package. He sent me a gift, and I didn't quite know it was from him. So anyway, I'm just going to go to a clip. I think we have a clip of what Eric sent me. So let's go to the clip. Okay, so I got a Amazon package in the mail, and I thought to myself, I don't remember ordering anything from Amazon, but it's moving, you know, we've been moving, and there's chances that we've just like ordered a few things like, you know, an extension cord here or there or something. So I thought, sure, this could be ours. So I grab it and I open it and I see what it is, and then I think, I didn't order this. This is from someone, so I'm gonna stop opening it. Because my first thought was, this might be from a subscriber or maybe one of the Yo-Yo Cool Kids Club, so I'm gonna open it on the vlog. But then my old buddy Eric Vinyl and Vapor texted me and said, hey, did you get anything from Amazon today? His texts also have a New York accent, by the way. And I said, oh, that was you. And so I'm just gonna open this because it's awesome. This is what? Too good to pass up. Yeah, hi. Thanks, Eric, Vinyl and Vapor. Just what I've always wanted. All right. Why is there a handle on it? I have a very bad feeling about this. I'm muted. Sorry about that. I was definitely muted. That was Eric. Thank you for that Millennium Falcon pool floaty. That was last night. I used it forever. I used it again today. I was just chilling on it, just laying on it in the pool. It was awesome. Awesome. Thank you for that housewarming gift. I obviously had a great time with it, and I will continue to have a great time with it. And now, according to the chat and according to Mr. Mike Vapes, I need to try the apple. I need to try the apple one of this. So let's try it. Why not? The only other really good apple pod I have was from that Zoor. Anybody remember the Zoor pod? The Zool pod? Let's try it. Apple. Wow. All right. Mike was right. That apple is fire. That apple is fire. Audio should be back by now. That apple is fire. Fuck, that's good. Damn. Okay, here's the first bummer. I guess you can't really stand it up. I like to try to stand up my pod systems sometimes, but this one has like a little angled sort of tip here. It just comes to like a wedge point. I can't stand it up. That's okay. I love that tobacco and I love that apple. In a 20 milligram, the Zoor apple was great, Jeremy, wasn't it? God, it was so good. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, well, we just got a few more. We got like a few more. To Nick GrimmGreen. I don't know what this is. I don't know who it's from. Let's just open it. It's in an oddly sized box. And I'm still going to set up that fat rabbit, dude. To Nick GrimmGreen, Los Angeles, California. All right. This appears to be like a Coil Master build kit. Aqua Element. Oh, it is liquids. Wow, very nice shipping method. You just took a Coil Master build kit and loaded it up with liquids. That's smart. That's great. I even like your death metal printing. Mr. Green, thank you for everything you do. Enjoy the beer. Sorry. Thank you for everything you do. Enjoy, bro. Cheers. Aqua Element E-Liquid. I'm going to cover up your phone number, but come on, that's just cool. I want to write that cool. Lydia, Jessica. Okay, there's a banana bread, there's a lemonade, there's a lemon pound cake, pear apple citrus, cashew tobacco. Cashew tobacco. Okay, we're going to get into these a little bit later, I guess. We're going to keep these for a very random future liquid tasting, I believe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Aqua Element E-Liquids. Very cool. Very cool. I got more, but wait, there's more. Don't worry, there's only two more. And right now I kind of feel like I'm going through the motions because all I can think about right now is setting up that fat rabbit. Fat rabbit. Ugly rabbit. That's what we should have called it. Dumb rabbit. Oh, this is the E-Leaf rotor. Oh, cool. I was hoping I would get to try this bad boy. It's the one with the fan in it. Remember that RDA with the fan in it? And it had a fan. This does too. This has a fan. It's a sub-ohm tank, I believe, with a fan. I know. All I remember is Zophie Vapes put it up her nose, and I was like, "Hey, that's pretty funny." Yeah, it's a sub-ohm tank with little fans built into the coil head. What do you guys think? Is this a gimmick? Is this gimmicky? Is it more gimmicky or less gimmicky than vaping a watch? I just want to see the fan. I'm not going to vape this right now because, as I said, Fat Rabbit has my name all over it. But I just want to see this coil head. The coil head has a fan. The rotor. Yeah, the turbo RDA, Chad. The turbo. Remember the turbo? Turbo RDA. All right. Holy shit, there's a little tiny fan in there. I can't believe it. They did it. They did it. Yeah. Wow. And it really spins. Interesting. So I guess the idea behind this little fan, little rotor in here isn't necessarily like, oh, you're going to get like 30% better flavor for the fan in here. I don't know why I did it in that voice. What even was that? It's not that. It's, I believe the intention of the fan in this particular sub-ohm tank is to eliminate spitback. That's what I'm being told. It's for spitback. And you can, when you vape it and the spitback will get chopped up, I guess, like sliced up, like you can't even really feel it when it's on there. I mean, you can feel it a little bit. Apparently, it's supposed to cut down on spitback. That's the big innovation here, is it's cutting back on spitback. It's not, I don't know, actual innovation. It's we have seen this before. This isn't a new thing. There's other atomizers that had that, but I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to try this rotor. Rotor from E-Leaf. Rotor. Just a weird name too, right? I don't know, rotor? It just sounds so, industrial. It's like, what's this RDA called? Oh, that's the valve coupling. That's a boring name for an RDA. No, it's not. We're calling our RTA the rotor. Just, it's not a very inspired name. And this is a service that I offer, and it's a service I've offered for years, is I'll help you name products. I've helped name products in the past. Shadow Vapor reached out to me, and I named their RTA. The Omni RTA. Yeah, I named that. It's super dope. All right, last box, and then we get to vape the fat rabbit. The stupid rabbit. The funny rabbit. I still like the ugly rabbit. And you are from Wismec. Yes, you're what I've been waiting for, haven't you? Haven't you? Nah. Wismec Tinker 2. Also, I don't know, a little bit of a weird name there. The Wismec Tinker 2. I can't believe we're still using Wismec's after all these years. I remember the first Wismec. Oh, okay, so they're just trying to go after the Aegis market. This is their Aegis. This is it. This is the Wismec version of the Aegis mod. Yep. 218-650s, super durable. It's even kind of shaped similarly. It's even kind of got that like snake skin sort of texture on there. Lots of matte black industrial looking like Giger aliens or something. Big clicky, huge clicky fire button, exactly like the Aegis. Clicky up-down buttons, exactly like the Aegis. It's got a, covered micro USB, exactly like the Aegis. Comes with its own tank. Does this come with a rotor tank? Yes. Give it to me. Oh, no, it doesn't. Shit. Man, what a letdown. Well, it comes with a sub-ohm tank. It comes with its own sub-ohm tank. But seriously, the Tinkerer 2, look at that and tell me that that's not like directly competition with the Aegis. Because the Aegis is like, the fucking mod of the year. Everybody owns an Aegis. I still have my Aegis and I love it like crazy. It's like one of the most reliable, durable mods on the face of the planet. And this is the Wismec's attempt to dethrone it, I guess. Shit, well, I'll give it a fair shake. We'll give it a fair try. I haven't tried anything, honestly, from Wismec in quite some time. It's been quite a long time. In fact, here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this Wismec right now. We're going to use the Tinker 2 mod. I'm going to put some batteries in it, and then we're going to put this Hell Vape Fat Rabbit on here. Give me that fat rabbit, Heathen. I'd like to see Heathen. I'd like to see Heathen back in the industry. I'd like to see him making videos. I would watch a Heathen live stream, man. Shit would be cool. All Okay, that's a pretty slick looking tank, dude. Pretty slick. Super fat. They're not kidding, man. That is a fat rabbit. There is some rock and overhang there on this Wismec Tinkerer. Like, that is a fat rabbit. Look at that monster. That is fat. It hangs over the edge all the way around. All the way around. So, let's give it a shot. Now, what liquid should I put in here? That's the real question. It's got to be something good, you know? It's got to be something good. Single strip of mesh coil head. Let's see what the other coil heads have to offer. Now, is there any, like, I don't know, you know, hype or gimmicks or marketing to this? Do they use, you know, like banana peels as the wick or something like that? Or is this just a straight up mesh sub-ohm tank, and it's its own thing, and it's its own fucking sub-ohm tank, and that's it? And that's it. It just does its own sub-ohm tank. The Hell Vape Cash Grab It. It could be. I don't care. Who cares anymore? Yeah, this is a quad mesh coil head, and this is a single mesh coil head. All right, let's just try the single mesh coil head right away, like right out of the gate. What else do you get in here? Some O-rings, some extra seals and stuff. There is a bubble glass included that you can put on this, make it even fatter. Top airflow. I'll never understand top airflow in a sub-ohm tank. What are you doing, heathen? You don't need top airflow in a sub-ohm tank. What's everybody's obsession with top airflow? I genuinely don't get it. Uses Baby Beast coils, Chad? All right. So then it really was a cash grab. When you make a tank with Baby Beast compatible coil heads, all you're doing is trying to cash in on everybody who has Baby Beast coil heads. Don't fool me. I know this market. All right. Let's get... Let's go with Ben. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had some mean old dog vapes. Let's get Ben in here. Let's put Ben in this sub-ohm tank. So I'm just going to do standard issue sub-ohm tank stuff. It's going to be real super boring. I do get to wick something later for the retro vaping, so that should be real fun. Just going to kind of liquid this all up, saturate the crap out of this coil head. Looks good to me. Let's screw this back together. Come on now. Okay. Shit's fucking up. Shit's fucking up. Okay, the threading kind of starts. What the hell is going on now? Okay. Nope. Why is this tank so confusing right now? It will not thread down on here. Let's get the glass off of there so I can see these threads a little bit better. What is going on? Oh, there it goes. It's a weird little, oh, man. All right, well, broke my first O-ring. That O-ring just exploded off of there when I pulled that glass off. Thankfully, Heathen included some spares so we can get this sub-ohm tank actually up and going. All right, which one do I need? All right. Let's just go swimming through some O-rings. Does that look about right? Could be. You don't know. You're not the boss of me. That could be it. It's a tight fit, though, man. Sure. Sure. That's it. I found it. Now I just have to put this together. Oh, look at that. First try. Just fucking goes right on. Good job, Nick. Couldn't do that the first time, huh? Huh? What, are you new here? Kinda. Kinda new here. All right. This has been enough dilly-dallying. Too much dillying, not enough dallying. Let's fill this tank up. So, First things first. I love just going in blind with no instruction manual or anything. Yeah. Oh, it's an unscrew. It's threaded. Lots of threads going on there. All right, let's tighten this back up. Oh. I thought I cracked my glass. Holy crap, that was about to destroy my life. Okay, so you fill this up through there. All right. It has immensely large fill holes, which just makes me the happiest. Immensely large fill holes. We're going to top this fucker off as high as we can. Threaded top cap here. Open up the airflow. Big and airy as fuck. Let's turn it down. Let's get some 18650s in here. Huh, that's hard to open. All right, so negative, positive, boosh. There we go, Wismec. There we go. All right, we're not going to rock this at 200 watts just yet. I mean, let me work up to it, Wismec, but don't start your mods at 200 watts right out of the box. I feel like every mod, when you put batteries in it, should just start at 0 watts, just so there's no people fucking blowing their dicks off. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so obscenity-filled tonight. It just feels good. All right, I'm going to turn this to 60 watts because it's a 0.22, and I feel like that's a good jumping-off point. Okay. All right, well, here we got the Wismec Tinker 2 mod. 60 watts with the Fat Rabbit. Cheers. Here's to Heathen. Real delicious. Ben is just a delicious liquid. If you haven't got to try Ben, Mean Old Dog Vapes, Ben is legit. It's nice. Really, I think the thing I'm enjoying most about this is the flavor of the liquid, because the airflow is a little bit unpleasant. Airflow is bad. Yes, John. In fact, I almost got out the Bravo RTA to use as a retro vaping today. I didn't quite do it. So the airflow on this Fat Rabbit, loud. It's just loud. It's just turbulent. It's really a bummer. It's really a bummer that this airflow is so turbulent. It's sharp. It's turbulent. It's not enjoyable. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, add some more resistance to it, because wide open is just, wide open. Too much. This juice is delicious. Liquid! Sorry, let me take a drink here. This liquid is delicious. Mean Old Dog Ben. Gah, awesome. This tank really kind of letting me down, man. I don't see how he got this airflow as like a final prototype and was like, yeah, it's good. It's good airflow. Leave it. Leave it. Don't change a thing. It's just real loud, real turbulent. The single strip of mesh tastes fine. Tastes nice. Ben's tasting good in here. I honestly like the aesthetics of this. That fat design with no bubble glass. That's a slick looking sub-ohm tank. If the airflow was smooth, this would be a win. This would be a no-brainer in my book. The airflow is just not smooth. And I think it's because it's fucking top airflow. Wait, there's 2 airflows? Stop it. Is that why it sucks so bad? Yeah, that's it. Oh, we can just use just the top airflow. All right. Okay, the top airflow is a little bit smoother. Yeah, it's a little bit smoother, a lot more restricted, a lot more restricted. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I missed your name. Dennis. Made it to the stream. You're late. I don't care. You're here, Dennis, and that's what counts. Okay, so the top airflow is actually pretty nice. Turn off that bottom airflow completely. Ugh. Top airflow, smooth. I don't know why the top airflow is smooth and the bottom airflow is like among the most turbulent I have ever experienced. Uncle Cheese made it too, Uncle Cheese. Thank you, Uncle. I'm glad you're here, Uncle Cheese. Yo to you, Uncle Cheese. Okay. Top airflow rocks. Bottom airflow sucks the big one. Loud, obnoxious, turbulent shit. Top airflow. Open that up. It's like a dream. It just becomes more restricted. It becomes instantly more smooth. Because some substantially quieter. Great. This is a great sub-ohm tank. If he didn't include that stupid bottom airflow, I'd be all about this. All right, Fat Rabbit. So we had a little bit of a rough start right out of the gate, but I'm getting to know you a little bit better there, Fat Rabbit, and I'm excited. I'm excited to keep vaping this. I'm excited to see how the quad mesh coil head kind of holds up. Interesting. All right. Well, I'll say this about the Tinkerer. It's kind of like vaping the Aegis. It's big and heavy and powerful and clicky. Like it's the Wismec Aegis. I don't know. Someone in the chat was asking about what material they're using in these coil heads. I'm assuming, it's mesh. It says single mesh H702. H703. That doesn't say what material it is. It doesn't say if it's nichrome. Just kidding. It doesn't say if it's nichrome or canthal or anything. Doesn't even say. I wish they would say. I feel like that's information that would be helpful to people. The quad isn't mesh. What are you, crazy? Oh, the quad is wire. Interesting. I wonder what prompted that. I wonder what prompted him to do a single mesh coil head and a quad wire coil head. Weird. This whole sub-ohm tank is just a little bit weird. Kind of a little all over the place. Top and bottom airflow. That's not really innovation. I don't think that's innovation. Raise your hand if you think that's innovation. Top and bottom airflow. Poor bottom airflow. The top airflow is great. I honestly just keep vaping this because I like the liquid bend so much. And that's it. Wahoo! We are done with vaping. Nope, there's one more. One more package, you guys. This is the one. This is the Unicorn Vapes one. This is it. I know there's a dope mech in here. Oh, come on, knife. Be sharper. Is this the world's strongest plastic? Maybe. There it is. Yep. So this is a Unicorn Vapes mech mod. And I opened a Unicorn Vapes mech mod very similar to this in a previous vlog. I want everyone to get a look at this. It's pretty sexy. I mean, it's an overall fairly sexy mech mod all around, kind of top to bottom, unicorn ink. The one they had sent me previously had a super weird messed up button, and I didn't remember that as I was opening it, and then I remembered, oh yeah, he sent me an email that said, hey, we shipped you the wrong mod. It wasn't supposed to be shipped to you. There's an issue with the button, and just discard it. Just don't even trip. Don't even worry about it. And I like that you can put these. I wish there was a straight up gold one that you could put on here, because the gold and the black look dope, but there's rings along the top that you can kind of swap out and change up, the style of your mech. Anyway, I love mechs. I'm excited about this mech. I'm excited to try out this mech. Throw an RDA on here or something. Nah, I won't do that right now. But it's cool. It's matte black. This button already 100% feels 8,000 times nicer. So smooth. So smooth. So smooth and so ergonomic. I get obsessed with ergonomics. I might even go so far as to say this is more ergonomic than the Keen. Yeah, them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. All right. Well, shit. We got through a bunch of vape mail. We vaped a Fat Rabbit. We vaped the Wismec Aegis Legend. Things are going great. So what I would like to do right now, just shift gears just a little bit. You want to do a retro vape? I'm nervous. I'm anxiously awaiting this retro vape because I hope that it happens. There's a good chance it may not happen, but fuck. Let's do retro vape. So, what I have to retro vape today is an RTA. Did you already see it? You kind of already saw it. It's an RTA. And the name of this RTA is old. I'm going to say 2015 that this RTA came out. Maybe, yeah, it got to be 2015. Got to be 2015. I still have a build in here. It's just kind of a ridiculous tank. This is the Zephyrus 2. Does anybody remember the Zephyrus line of RTAs? They did the Zephyrus, and then they did the Zephyrus 2. And it was weird, man. It's a weird RTA. It's got this weird two-piece chimney that's not really conducive to troll doll wicking. But that's the build I have in there. Just some. Let's try to actually see this build. Round wire. Is it focusing? There you go. You can see that round wire build in there. That is a straight up old school round wire Ruby build times 1,000 in there. And that's it. That's what we're gonna be. We're gonna vape this build. Yeah, we're gonna vape this build. We're gonna vape this round wire build in here. I'm really nervous about this RTA or RTA because I remember it being a pain in the ass. That's basically where the story ends. I remember the Zephyrus 2 kind of being a pain in the ass as far as like wicking it, as far as like, there was a time, just ask Ruby Roo. There was a time when Ruby Roo just completely swore off RTAs. She's like, nah, fuck RTAs. I don't want to deal with them. They leak. I don't want to deal with them. Because there was a time in vaping where basically every RTA just fucking leaked. And there was nothing you could do. It's like nobody knew how to make a proper RTA. China didn't know what they were doing. All these weird RTAs came out. A bunch of them leaked. A lot of them leaked. The majority of them were just leaky, weird, slurpy, gurgly nightmares. I liked the Zephyrus 2, but I think if you don't do it right, it is a sloppy, slurpy, gurgly mess. So let's turn this wattage down. These coils are really 1.5 ohms. Okay, no, 0.44. Good Lord. So let's get them glowing. Apologize, I'm going to have to go full Russian hacker here and take off my glasses. Glowing. Glowing easy. All right. Well, let's get some cotton bacon. Let's wick this up. Let's put some liquid in here. You almost caught me. You almost caught me saying the J word. The funny thing is, like outside of YouTube, I just constantly say juice. Like I catch myself constantly saying juice. Constantly. And it's only when I'm on YouTube, like in front of people, where I'm like catching myself like, oh, didn't mean to say that. Didn't mean to say that, you guys. It just came out. I didn't mean to say it. It's just total accident. Total accident. Oh, what the... All right, so we're going to try to wick this Zephyrus version 2. Did anybody in the chat ever have a Zephyrus? Anybody out there ever have a Zephyrus V2? I don't know. This is too much cotton. God damn it. These coils are like 1.5 millimeters. And so I need to tear off like the smallest amount of cotton bacon that I possibly can. And that's too much. That's already too much again, Nick. What the crap are you doing? Thomas Crow has one? Yeah, you heard it was leaky, Shane? It probably was. It probably was leaky, Shane. Okay. Nope, that's already too much cotton. Dude. No, I can't put that much cotton in here. Holy crap, I can't pinch off any smaller of a bit. Maybe that. Holy shit. This doesn't even feel like enough cotton to vape. This feels like cotton I would just throw away, like it was a loose trimming of cotton. But these coils, like, I don't know what I was thinking with 1.5 millimeter coils. Yeah. Wicked it perfectly. Wicked it perfectly with like just the wispiest thin cotton I've ever put in an RTA. No, that might be too much. Okay. Just wispy and thin. Nope, that's too much. Too much again, Nick. What the hell? I'm just going to try to force this in here. Nope. It's going to fuck up my coils. I can't believe this. Every cotton piece I'm pulling off of this cotton bacon is too thick. I can't even pull a tiny enough amount off to get this wicked. Maybe that? Nope, that still feels like too much. Damn you, cotton bacon. All right. If this one doesn't work... Okay. Okay. At least there's cotton in it right now. That was the first kind of pain in the ass thing that happened. Just going to trim this. And this is a pre-tucker, so you need to pre-tuck your leads or your wicks down into the well, and it sucks. It sucks doing that. And it sucks taking off my glasses because I can't read the chat when I have my glasses off, and that's stupid. This portion of the show brought to you by Cotton Bacon. Cotton bacon isn't like other cottons. Go to wickedvape.com to experience the prime difference. All right. Tuck. Tuck. We're doing this. It's happening. Kind of. Poorly. Man. RTAs. I'm glad that RTAs kind of modernized and got a lot easier to build and a lot easier to wick. Because once upon a time, RTAs were just bucket. They were just gross. And they didn't work well. Shit. That looks wicked to me. I don't know about you guys, but that looks wicked to me. And then the cotton, of course, is going to get in the way of the chimney because the threading goes over where your cotton is supposed to go. So that's just a thing that happens. We're just winging it, man. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. Let's get some rocket blast. Let's saturate these coils a little bit. Clouds, bro. Clouds. It's happening. If I do remember correctly, the Zephyrus was one of the RTAs that... this happened with a bunch of RTAs back in the day. Like, I would leave them on my desk overnight. You know, I'm not using them. They're just sitting on my desk. And you would come back into my office the next morning, and it was just terrible. It was just all the liquid's gone, all the liquid's all over your mod, and then your mod is kind of sitting there in your desk on like a nice little pool, nice little puddle of liquid in there. obnoxious. Oh, look at that. Look at that fill system. That fill system was ahead of its time. Look at this little thing. Then it just opens like that. Boop. Open. Boop. Okay, I can't get it. Boop, open, boop, closed, boop, open, booped, close. That's ahead of the time. People didn't do this for a long time. Okay. All right. It is constructed. I believe there is enough liquid in that coil, so I'm going to just top this off with some Rocket Blast. Blech. All right, we're just going to go like halfway with it. I don't need to fill this tank all the way up, do I? Maybe I do. Close. All right. Shit, I can't believe we did it. Zephyrus V2. You know, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Appreciate that moral support. Appreciate that moral support. RDTA. So here we go. Zephyrus version 2. It's filled up with Rocket Blast. I'm using the original build that I had in here, which looked to be like a 24 gauge 8 wrap on a 1.5 millimeter. 3.5 volts. All right, Zephyrus V2. Cheers. It's actually vaping pretty nice, and the flavor is shockingly good. Surprisingly good. Yeah, as Ruby Roo said, if you're getting potato problems, try refreshing it. It's just gonna have I'm just gonna have issues in my stream for the rest of my life. That's fine. Don't forget to smash that like button, friends. Like, this is a legitimately good vape right now. I'm kind of blown away. I'm waiting for it to go dry. I feel like I'm just vaping the liquid that I put on the coils, and it's not actually wicking the liquid that I have inside the tank. I saw some bubbles happen. God damn. It's just vaping. It's just vaping, and it's just vaping. It's vaping great. The wicking's holding up. The flavor's pretty solid. These coils are crackly AF, which I'm really enjoying. It's holding up. I can't believe it. And it's not leaking yet. Okay, it's running dry. You can't chain vape this. Yep. That's what RTAs did back in the day. They either leaked or they went dry. In some cases, you could accomplish both. You could have a RTA that is leaking liquid out of your airflow, but when you go to hit it, also is a dry hit. Those were my favorite. Those were the best RTAs. I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe how well this Zephyrus V2 is vaping. Let's see if you can still get a Zephyrus V2 anywhere. Zephyrus V2 RTA. No, but if you search for it, it's my... Okay, so wow. Wow, I was off on the date. I uploaded my video of the Zephyrus version 2 RTA February 2016. Interesting. My Vapor Store has it. Oh no, it's discontinued. Okay, but they had them for $25. The Zephyrus V2, 2016, $25. Came from UD. Anybody remember UD? Or I used to call him UD. The UD Zephyrus V2. Dang, 6.5 mil? Really? Dang, maybe we need to make tall tanks again. You could, if you made this tank like another inch taller, you could probably make this like an 8 mil tank. I genuinely cannot believe how well this is holding up. It is holding up amazingly. Like, this is vaping just as good as the Fat Rabbit. Okay, maybe not just as good. Damn near just as good. Damn near just as good. I can't believe it. Zephyrus V2, man, still holds up. And the whole reason I do any of these retro vapes is because it's fun. It's interesting to kind of go back and look at some old vape gear, especially for anybody that like maybe wasn't around in 2016 and you go, wow, that's a crazy looking sub-ohm tank, or that's a crazy looking RTA. That's fun. But it also shows that a lot of vape gear is good well beyond its like cool time. You know what I mean? China is on this schedule of releasing new vape products every 2 months. That's just what they do. I've said it 1,000 times. It's literally what they do. Every 2 months. New products every 2 months. Every 2 months. Every 2 months. It gets to be a lot, man. Zephyrus V2 still holds up. Still vape's great. Still vape's fine. Apart from the whole like wanting new things and wanting new vape toys to play with, you could buy an RTA like the Zephyrus V2 and it'll last you like shit years, and it still vapes well. Still vapes well. Have I said that enough times already? Still vapes well. Old shit, still good shit. Exactly, Thomas Crow. Still vapes awesome. Still vapes awesome. I could be the only person in America right now using a Zephyrus V2 RTA on the new Vaporesso Gen mod. That could be. Vlog exclusive. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm done marveling at that, but Zephyrus V2, man, who knew? Still holds up, still vapes great. It's not flawless, right? It's not perfect. There's a lot of vapes that vape better than it, some tanks that vape better than it, but I'm just surprised. I love being surprised. I'm shocked. Shocked that still holds up. Really shocked that still holds up. So, awesome. Well, that was retro vaping. I think it's time right now. We're nearing that time to do a very random liquid tasting, and I have to re-wick my Mike Vapes Recurve RDA. So, yeah. I'm pretty excited about the liquid that I have tonight. It's real weird, real unique. I got these liquids a while ago, and it was one of those things where I'm bad at organizing things. I'm bad at keeping track of things, and I put things in places where I think in my head at the time, I'll definitely remember where I put that. Like, I'll put this behind here. I'll definitely remember that it's there. Don't even trip. I never remember where I put things, and I was digging through liquids and unpacking liquids and putting liquids away, and I ran across this little bottle right here called Routine E-Liquid Company. Routine. And the name of this liquid is called Feelin' Frappy. Feelin' Frappe. Is it going to focus on there? Feelin' Frappy. It's a strawberry espresso vanilla coffee. And that just sounded like something I wanted to vape as soon as possible. So I'm going to be vaping this out of my Signature Tips SQ Squonker, and I'm going to be vaping this out of my Mike Vapes Recurve RDA, the original Recurve. The OG Recurve. Mike Vapes Recurve RDA. But I have to wick it first. Thankfully, this wicking should go much, much smoother than any of the other wickings that have happened tonight. I have to take my glasses off. God damn it. Am I going to have to get like bifocals or something? I don't want that to happen. Come on, Mike Vapes. Wick. Yeah, I might have put too much wick in here, but it's all right. I guess you can't really over wick an RDA. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about vices. All right, we might not get to that. I put that in the title for a hot minute. There was a conversation that was happening on Wildcard Wednesday yesterday about vices, and I've had some more time to think about it, and I kind of want to take back the things that I said, or at least modify them. But we can worry about that on another day, because I'm here to taste some feelin' frappy. Feelin' frappe? Feelin' frappy? Feelin' crappy? Feelin' fat rabbit? Just open. Of course, these are, illicit bottles, because glass dripper bottles are the devil now. You can't have them. Can't have them, can't change them. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's kind of a bummer. But then again, everything that the federal government does about vaping is kind of a bummer. So here we go. Feelin' Frappe, routine e-liquid, supreme quality from the City of Angels. They're a Los Angeles-based liquid company that says a blast of bodacious berries blended in a French vanilla frappe. That sounds awesome. Tell me that doesn't sound awesome. Try to tell me that doesn't sound awesome. It does. It does, and everybody knows it. All right, we're just going to saturate these coils a little bit, saturate this wick a little bit. I'm going to give this a real quick knuckle test here. Okay, well, not a super successful knuckle test. I'm interested to see how it is in the vapor. Interested to see how that translates into the vapor. I got a slight little like medicinally kind of feeling sensation from that. Let's get that airflow all the way open. All right, here we go. Here we go. Routine e-liquid, feeling frappy. Recurve, I've already said all that. Here we go. First two, cheers. Oh, man. Shredded O-ring. Son of a bitch. Well, there's still one O-ring on here. It should still theoretically work. I just want to make sure this is on here right. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're going to try round 2 without a shredded O-ring. I don't know what's going on right now. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing that I do in every single random liquid tasting, which is the first thing I'm going to do is kill the Okay. So this liquid is, it's a real weird liquid. I just want to say it's two things. It's weird and it's delicious. It was weird at first, and now it's delicious. Well, the problem I think was on my end because I was trying to pick out like individual flavors. I was like, where's the vanilla? Where's the strawberry? Where's the coffee? Like individual flavors, but really this is a really cohesive flavor. It doesn't translate into like individual distinct flavor notes. It's like strawberry vanilla coffee. And I know I've done that a lot in the past where it's a real cohesive flavor, and that's what I get from this. On both the inhale and the exhale, all I get is strawberry vanilla coffee. The coffee is the lowest component of it. It's like strawberry, vanilla, coffee. The coffee is the lowest component of it, and that kind of translates into the vape. You get a little bit of coffee. You mostly get like this creamy strawberry vanilla type of flavor with like a little bit of a coffee spine on it. I like it. It's weird. God, it's so weird. So when I first tasted it on my knuckle, I got a little bit of like a medicinal type of flavor to it. Just like a little bit of medicinal. I was like, oh, it's a little sucrets. It's a little sucrety. It's a little cough syrupy. Thankfully, none of that is present in the actual vape. The strawberry that you get is like a creamy, creamy strawberry. It's like this creamy strawberry vanilla, like I said, with a little bit of a coffee spine on it. You get this coffee strawberry vanilla, all is like one cohesive flavor. It's not too sweet. It honestly tastes less sweet than like the majority of liquids out there. It tastes less sweet. I dig this a lot. I dig this a lot, you guys. Dang. Routine e-liquid. Let's do some vape budget hands. Routine e-liquid. Oh, shut up, tobacco-free California. Tastes like candy but works like poison. That's what you should be telling currently addicted adult smokers. Definitely. Definitely what you should be telling them. Yep, I am 21 or older. Yeah, feeling frappe. Okay, well, shit, there's a deal going on right now. You can go to eliquid.com and get a bottle of Feelin' Frappe for $4. $4.28, normally $20. Seriously, this is just happening right now. Feelin' Frappe, eliquid.com, $4.28 will get you a bottle of this, and I think it is $4.28 well spent. This is delicious. This is delicious. This is a really delicious. It just tastes like a higher quality liquid than a lot of liquids. It's not a simple liquid. It's a complex liquid. It is delicious. It is rounded. It is creamy. It is strawberry, which is just one of my favorite flavors of all time. In fact, all of these strawberry vanilla coffee are all like ticking the boxes. Strawberry, yup. Vanilla, boosh. Coffee, put it in my face. Wow. 100% love this. 100% recommending this. It's 100% going into this bottle in this squonker because I'm going to vape the crap out of this Feelin' Frappe. I can't even just do it. Just buy it. Just buy it. Just go buy it. What are you doing? Just go buy it. That is delicious. That's one of the more delicious liquids that I've had like in recent memory. I just kind of want to keep vaping it. I can't. I appreciate that, Christopher Montgomery. Get back to work, brother. Get back to work. You can catch the replay. Don't even worry about this. So crap. Okay, that's awesome. That's an awesome liquid. Damn, that's an awesome liquid. Where are we at on time? All right, here's what we're going to do. It's time to get to some favorite comments of the week, and it's time to get to some super chat. But first we do have to do my favorite comments of the week. Okay, we're going to turn that off. We're going to turn that off. All right. Favorite comments of the week, 1, 3, go. Here we go. I'll give a huge shout out to Jeremy V. Jeremy V does a lot for me. I appreciate you a lot, Jeremy V. First favorite comment of the week, Jesse James. This was from the chat last week. He said, my buddy's dad was taking Chantix, went to a business convention, woke up in jail. Apparently he got naked and tried to fight everyone. I can't even rage about Chantix right now. I just can't even rage about it. It's crazy to me that Chantix and cigarettes are still on the market, purchasable everywhere, including San Francisco, but for some reason, vaping. They want to take vaping out of the equation. Fucking morons. Morons. Second favorite comment of the week here. Skinny McGee said, fuck you, man. You fully just ruined my honeydew vape. What the hell? That's such a random thing to compare a flavor to, but it really does taste like wearing a rubber Halloween mask. Damn you, Nick. Look, it's just, I'm sorry. It's literally just one of those things like if I taste something weird in a liquid, or if anybody tastes something weird in a liquid, it's one of those things you can't untaste it. I've had liquids that I've enjoyed and enjoyed and enjoyed and enjoyed, and then like I'll let Casey vape it. I'll be like, hey, what do you think of this liquid? And she'll be like, it's a little soapy. I'm like, no, oh, it is soapy. I didn't notice that before, and now I can never vape this liquid again. It just happens. It just happens, and I'm sorry. It just happens, and I'm sorry. Third favorite comment of the week here. Zeller Kincaid. Man, this is a blast from the past. My first reviewer recommended purchase. The mod got me off smoking. Back in the day. Yeah, that's way back in the YouTube catalog. That's in 2010. I believe that is the screwdriver video. I think that's the screwdriver. That is me reviewing the screwdriver. The screwdriver was the first mod ever made. In the history of vaping, it was the first. And I bought one, and then I sold it, and then I missed it, and then I bought one again. That's just the way it went. Punani Tsunami. Awesome. He just had a general question. Why didn't you use it on a mech mod? The resistance was quite high, so no risk. Why use it on a regulated mod then? And I find the logo really nice. So he was talking about that passage RDA, and he's absolutely right. The resistance came out to like a 0.2, which would work just fine on a mech mod. But generally, if something comes a little bit higher in the resistance, like a 0.2 and up, I'll just go regulated with it because chances are I'm going to want to put more power through it than a mech mod will provide to me. That's the only reason why I would run something like that on a regulated mod rather than a mech mod, because got to turn up that wattage. Got to turn it up. Christopher, we need a weekly or monthly video of coffee and coffee-related stuff from you. I grew up in the coffee industry in Michigan. A lot of my family worked for Coffee Beanery. Love it so much. Bring it on, Coffee Nerd. Yeah, dude. I'll talk about coffee. You want me to add a coffee segment to the vlog? I will talk about coffee all day long. And the problem is I don't really drink coffee anymore. I'm off caffeine. I've been off caffeine for a real long time, and I just don't drink coffee anymore. The coffee I do drink is decaf coffee, which I know is sacrilege, but there are some good decaf coffees. You want to talk about processing methods, and I'm going to speak to Starbucks coffees because those are the coffees that I am most familiar with. Those are the coffees that I have personally tasted. Those are the coffees that I have personally roasted. Those are the coffees that I am very familiar with. So there's basically two schools of thought on the decaffeination process. Yep, we're going there. There's actually 3 decaffeination methods. There's the direct contact method, which everybody uses. Chances are, if you're drinking decaf coffee, it was decaffeinated using the direct contact method. And when you hear about the direct contact method, you may not want to drink decaf coffee anymore because it scares people, but there's no reason to be scared of it. The decaf, when you decaffeinate coffee using the direct contact method, they soak the green coffee beans. Coffee beans are green before they're roasted. It's actually the pit of a cherry. You soak these beans. They're very porous and they open up. They expand a little bit in the water. They flush the beans with a chemical that I can't remember the name of. It's got a very chemically sounding name. It's like, like propylene glycol, like how we say propylene glycol all the time, like it's no big deal. I can't remember the name of the chemical they use, but they basically flush the beans with this chemical. The caffeine molecules attach themselves to the chemical, and then it gets flushed out, and what you're left with is a bean with no caffeine in it. That's cool, and that's fine, and that's what 90% of the world uses to decaffeinate their coffees. There's also the Swiss water process. Now, the problem with the Swiss water process is instead of using the chemical to get to the caffeine, you just use water. It's water and more water, and you're flushing beans with water, and it goes through cycles of being flushed with water. A lot of people do that because they don't like the idea of having their coffee chemically treated to be decaffeinated. The problem is the Swiss water process rids not just the caffeine, but a lot of the subtle flavors that you'll find in a coffee bean. So it needs an intensely dense bean for the Swiss water process. Not a lot of beans can even hold up to that process. Then there's the CO2 method, which methyl chloride, yes. Is it methylene chloride? You're right. It's methylene chloride. I never knew about the ethyl acetate, but I know it's methylene chloride. And that's a really scary sounding word, isn't it? Methylene chloride. Ooh, methylene chloride. The most recent kind that Starbucks started using was called the CO2 method, which it's essentially like the Swiss water process, but it's kind of a different process. They use two different chambers. They have some liquid and beans that are caffeinated and some that are not, and they switch in between these two chambers, and it's kind of like the Swiss water process, except you don't need a really dense bean. It'll hold up, anything can go through the CO2 process, and that's what a lot of people want now, except the problem is the direct contact method is so cheap that everybody just uses direct contact. Very few people use the CO2 method because it's just more expensive and it results in more expensive coffee to the consumer. So there you go. There's some coffee talk for you. Coffee talk for you. Christopher, anytime we can talk about coffee. Last favorite comment of the week, Sean. So Sean makes some really good points here, and this is why I want to read this. He says, "I'm a vapor, and I advocate for any smoker to switch to this much safer alternative. But I'm getting a little tired of the vaping community ridiculing the whole child smoking epidemic thing. No, the government should not overreact and overreach, but it's hard to not see a bias with you people. When we were kids, there were no delicious flavors, no huge mesmerizing clouds or fast-acting salt nicotine. Stop saying kids will be kids. Nothing like this existed when we were kids, and it might just be an epidemic. Becoming dependent on nicotine was much less attractive and much harder to hide before vaping, don't you think? Parenting is the problem here, but your vehemence to any negative notion having to do with vaping is tiring." Yes, Sean, I definitely agree with you on some of this. Parenting is definitely the problem here. The government should not be overreaching. The government should not be overreacting. And the problem is, it's not that the government is just overreacting or just overreaching. They're also lying. And no one is going to deny that vaping, it's a thing. Vaping is here to stay. Vaping is going nowhere. Vaping is here to stay. Kids do experiment with things. I personally experimented with a lot of things. I was drinking in middle school. I was smoking weed in middle school. I was smoking cigarettes in middle school. So you can say that, yeah, none of this existed when I was a youth, or when maybe you were a youth. Vaping didn't exist back then. And chances are, if vaping did exist back then, I definitely would have tried it. I definitely would have experimented with it, as a lot of kids do. Unfortunately, I experimented with cigarettes, which led to a 13-year cigarette smoking addiction. So it kind of begs the question, we have cigarettes on the market, which are known killers. I mean, undeniably known killers. Lung cancer, COPD, emphysema, inevitably will happen to you if you continue to smoke cigarettes. Far less harmful vapor products. Here's where I land on this. Kids are going to experiment. Youths and kids are going to experiment. If you don't believe that to be true, then you don't remember what it's like to be a kid, because they just do. I would rather have a kid experimenting with a vapor product than experimenting with tobacco cigarettes. Is this a lesser of two evils? If a youth is currently addicted to cigarettes, shouldn't they be allowed to quit smoking using vapor products? No. The federal government doesn't want adults even doing that. It's crazy to me. I acknowledge that kids are using it. I acknowledge that kids are experimenting around it, but the numbers have been greatly inflated to fit their epidemic agenda. That's black and white. There's no, you can't even really argue that fact. We can see the data. We can see the 2018 National Youth Tobacco Survey. We can see all those numbers. And that's why when you see someone in public health or some politician talking about when 25% of high school students are vaping, that's wrong. That's just wrong information. I don't know if he's purposefully doing it or if, they're just uninformed, but they're wrong. That's wrong information. They're basing all of this on wrong information, on misrepresented information, in my opinion. So that's where we land with that. So that's it. That's my favorite comment of the week. I don't think I have any more. Nope. I got no more favorite comments of the week, which that means, yep, it's about that time. I got about 10 minutes left. I want to thank everybody for hanging out this whole time. It is time to, right now, I got to get into those super chats, you guys. This liquid is just stellar. This is like liquid of the year right now. I don't remember being like this surprised and this impressed with a liquid in a very long time. It's just so good. Oh, it's just so good. All right, you guys, let's get into these super chats. I always save the super chats till the very end. Matt Sinister coming out of the gate with 2 super chats. I really appreciate that. Congrats on the new house. Catching you on the replay at my new job. Hoping soon to have Wednesday and Thursday off. Tell Laura not to fear waffle stomping. Laura, from Matt Sinister, don't even worry about waffle stomping. Don't fear waffle stomping. Embrace waffle stomping. James, very gracious of you, bro. Boosh, congrats on the new house. Thoughts to you and your dad. Very, very much appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Bradley, very gracious of you. Here's some money towards a long AF Ethernet cable. Yeah, I might have to look into that. Might have to look into that hardwire instead of relying on my really spotty mesh Wi-Fi. All good. Chris, very gracious of you. Yo, catching a bit of vlog on the break. Got VIP tickets to ECC for my 30th birthday. First event ever. See you there for a crisp high five. Few more dollars to the dry cleaning bill for the couch cushion. Very great. Thank you. This is technically Casey Pickle's couch. And when I told her that I spilled an entire beer on it, and not just that, but then like sat on it afterwards, she was pissed. I mean, she was super pissed. She was super pissed. We argued about it for hours. I'm just kidding. We didn't. She didn't even care. Tim J, very gracious of you. Use the turbo voice, but always finish with brother. use the turbo voice, but always finish with brother. Oh, guys, I was doing that weird. No, I don't want to do the turbo voice. I don't want to do the turbo voice, but I will. I'll finish it with brother. John, very gracious of you. Have you ever used the Baron RDA? I don't know. I don't think so. Baron RDA. It sounds very familiar. Oh, the Baron. Yes, I have used the Baron. I think I liked the Baron RDA. Hulk Hogan. Yeah, brother. Brother. You know Mean Gene. Oh, I'm a big Hogan fan. Okay, so the Baron. I did use the Baron RDA. I just don't remember it. It was one of those RDAs that came out and was like, hey, it's the Baron. And then 1 week later, nobody remembered the Baron. But yes, I do. I do remember the Baron. I do remember the Baron, John. Chris, very gracious of you. Just want to say thank you for your vlogs and wildcards. Cheers, dude. Thank you for watching the vlogs and the wildcards. Cheers to you, Chris. Appreciate that. David, very gracious of you. Falcon float for the win. Best housewarming gift ever. Yeah, that's it. No one can get me a better housewarming gift than an inflatable Millennium Falcon for me to play in my pool with. Come on. Chris B, very gracious of you. Didn't say anything, but you definitely get a fist bump there. Shane, wonder why Aussie super chats are always 1 cent short. I don't know. It's got to be the conversion thing or something like that. It happens with other monetary things as well. It's like $4.99 instead of $5 or something like that. I don't know. Grimsoul, very gracious of you. Just a little for you, Pickle, and your dad. I'm so very gracious of you. Thank you very much, Grimsoul. Let me give you a big shout out right there. Got another one from Tim J. Smacks makes routine? What? Are you joking right now, Tim J? Are you serious right now, Tim J? Don't be pulling my chain, Tim J. If Smacks makes this, then shit, I need to buy stock in Smacks. I had no idea. No idea that Smacks makes this, but right on. Routine, that shit is legit. Legit. I can't believe I waited this long. That's my biggest regret. It's like I looked at this bottle at least 18 times, like moving it around, putting it in places, tucking it back here, putting it in a box, taking it out of the box, packing it, bringing it over here. Why did I wait so long to try this? Crazy. Tyler, catch the rest on replay. Time for graveyard shift. Got to get a nap in before work. Dude, Club Graveyard. Cheers to you, man. I've been there. I've been there for years. I remember Club Graveyard. It's no fun. Matt Sinister, have you tried the trough with the new FM2 coils yet? I haven't. I haven't tried the trough because Wismec said they're sending me a new trough and not to use the trough that I got. So I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Otherwise, I would have tried it. Not the real Gerard Butler, very gracious of you. DM me your new address and mailbox. I have something most fascinating for you. Well, I can't say no to that. Joseph, very gracious of you. Hey, Nick, did you hear about the Garlic Festival? Sad. Yeah. There was a shooting at a garlic festival in California. One dude died. A little kid died. Yeah, horrific. Horrific. You're just attending a garlic festival. Todd, very gracious of you. World Horth Organization. Yeah. Hashtag Horth Life. Kaylee Stewart, very gracious of you. Thank you for loving Ben. Thank you for making Ben. Ben is my jam. Ben. God, Ben is good. Jeannie, decaf coffee. Wait, what did you say? Decaf coffee is a crime against nature. I know. It really is a crime against nature because coffee doesn't grow decaffeinated naturally. It's literally a crime against nature. It's all right. Dragon D's Nuts, very gracious of you. Yo-Yo, few things to try. Box Mod Mafia Billy Club, Haku Vena, Nwict RDA. They're kind of high-end stuff, but your kind of... Oh, really? My kind of vape, you say? All right, Dragon D's Nuts. I'll check into that. Thank you, very gracious of you. British Eyes. Yo-Yo Nick, congrats to you and Pickle on the new house. Please shout out my best friend Steve and Allie. They're getting married. Absolutely. Love them both. For British Eyes Only's friends, Steve and Allie. You might not even be vapors. You have no business being over here, but whatever. Where you're getting shouted out and there's nothing you can do about it. Congratulations, you guys. Shane, very gracious of you. I've since seen US dollars ending in 99. Oh well. I don't know, Shane. It's just we'll just chalk that up to the mystery of YouTube. Last super chat of the night here. Joseph. Love what you do. California is my home too. Woo! California rules. Everywhere else drools. I'm just kidding. Where you live is probably fine. People just, I don't care. I don't know why people get so territorial like that. My state is better than your state. All right. That's fine. I don't care. But I'm glad you're in California, Joseph. Shout out to all my California fam. Chasing Clouds and Flavor Reviews. Very gracious of you. Hey, Nick. Sup, dude? What are you doing? Just hanging out? All right. I appreciate that. All right, well, we have officially reached the end of the vlog. It is 6:29, which means in exactly 30 minutes, that's what she said is starting on the Ruby Roo Vapes YouTube channel, and that's where we should all definitely go hang out. Let me take one quick look here, make sure I didn't forget anything. I didn't even drink half this. What am I doing? Chug it, chug it, chug it. Do it and you're cool. Do it and you're cool. I am going to try to get through this. I wonder if I could pair this with the strawberry. Let's have an impromptu tasting at the end here. Very nice. That's real nice. All right. Well, shit, that's it, you guys. I'm done. This is it. I got a big mess to clean up. I got some new vapey shit to try out. I'm really excited about that PAL 2. Really excited about the PAL 2. Let me know down in the comments below if you're watching this on the replay what you would like to see me check out first, because I don't know. I don't really have a pecking order. I'm pretty excited about all of these. Fat Rabbit, a little bit of a letdown, but I think it's going to grow on me a little bit. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. This is what I got for today, everybody. Thank you. Seriously, so much for watching, getting back into that groove, doing the videos, the Wildcard Wednesdays, the vlogs, the podcasts. It's all going to be a rich tapestry of wonderful content. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyway, thank you guys. Seriously, so much for watching. So much for watching. And no matter what's in your hand, even if it's a Gen 2 with a Zephyrus V2 RTA, shit, man. Let's keep on vaping, guys. Nothing but love. Be excellent to each other.